Hello everyone, we meet again. I'm Liza binti Pakir Mohamed Latiff. For Muet extended writing, in the last episode I've covered some interesting ways you can write your essay introduction using 7 types of essay hooks. Have you tried using any of these hooks in your writings so far? Well, in this session, we will look at how you can state your stand, write your thesis statement and topic sentences before you begin writing the essay. By coming up with an essay outline, it will help you to arrange your ideas in an organized and logical manner. It also helps you to stay focused. Remember the analogy of a burger? The top of the burger is the introduction to your essay. As for the fillings in between the two halves of the burger is the body of your essay. So, the more input, ideas, views, arguments, and examples you add to the body of your essay, the better it would be. And the bottom of the bun is actually your conclusion. In the introduction, we will include general statements, make our stand, and provide our thesis statement. How do you state your stand? There are different ways in which you can state your stand in the introduction. You can either agree, disagree, or partially agree with a given topic or statement. Let's look at this question. TV advertising today is harmful for young children. Do you agree? Discuss. Now, if you agree with the given statement, these are some of the ways to write it. I strongly agree that TV advertising today is harmful for young children. In my opinion, TV advertising today is harmful for young children. Indeed, TV advertising today is harmful for young children. Or you can say, I believe that TV advertising today is harmful for young children. If you disagree with a given statement, you can use these expressions. I strongly believe that today's television advertising is not harmful for young children. Or you can say, I completely disagree with a given statement that television advertising today is harmful for young children. And another way you can say it, in my opinion, TV advertising today is not harmful for young children. These are some of the expressions that you can use to show partial agreement. I believe that television advertising today is harmful for young children to a certain extent. Or you can say, nevertheless, I partially agree that television advertising today is harmful for young children. Or you can also say, it is true to a certain extent that television advertising today is harmful for young children. Once you have stated your stand, you can write your thesis statement. So what is a thesis statement? A thesis statement is the most important sentence, and usually it is the last sentence in the introduction. It states the purpose of the essay or conveys the main ideas of the essay and often indicates how these main ideas will be supported. Therefore, when you are writing the thesis statement, please make sure that it is clearly stated in a sentence that indicates your main idea or opinion. Here are 4 main characteristics of a thesis statement. It should be argumentative in nature. This means that another person can oppose or refute the points of the thesis statement. Next, it should indicate specifically what the essay is about. This focus or direction will guide the writer on what to include and exclude in writing the essay. Next, it should be written in a complete sentence. This is preferable to writing the thesis statement in the form of questions. And it should be a general statement about the essay, but also be specific enough for the intended length of the essay. Just how you break your thesis into topics depends on your thesis statement. There are several principles for logically breaking down your thesis according to causes, effects, which cover benefits, advantages, disadvantages, results, steps in a process, types, examples, points of comparison and contrast, and reasons. One way to break your thesis down logically into topics is to turn your thesis into a question, keeping in mind what your topic and central idea are. Let's look at an example of a general thesis statement and the question you can ask yourself while writing. The answers to this question might help you come up with a specific thesis statement, possible topics for your developmental paragraphs, and they can also help you determine a strategy for organizing your essay. For example, for this general thesis statement, watching television is not a waste of time. So you may want to ask yourself this question: why isn't it a waste of time? The possible answers are because it is a valuable educational tool, because it cheers us up, and because it provides something for our family to discuss. With the central idea of not a waste of time, the writer's approach here is to discuss the reasons television is not a waste of time. In other words, to discuss the advantages of watching television. So this thesis statement can be improved by writing a specific thesis statement using the 3 possible answers that we have come up with earlier. For instance, watching television is not a waste of time, as it is a valuable educational tool. It cheers us up, and it provides something for our family to discuss. Do you have a better picture of how to write a specific thesis statement now? Well, let me give you another example. Sports tourism is great for a country. This is a vague or general thesis statement because of the inexact word great. It gives no indication of why sports tourism benefits a country and what the rest of the essay will discuss. By using the questioning technique, you can ask yourself, why sports tourism is great for a country? The possible answers are: it boosts a country's economy, it helps a country to be internationally recognized, and it aids in community development. Again, you can use these answers to write a specific thesis statement. For example, sports tourism is great for a country as it boosts a country's economy, it helps a country to be internationally recognized, and it aids in community development. This revised thesis statement is more specific, and it is clear that the essay will discuss the reasons why sports tourism will benefit a country. A good thesis statement will help you in writing your topic sentences. Each body paragraph of an essay must start with a topic sentence. What is a topic sentence? The topic sentence states the main idea of a paragraph, and it is written in one complete sentence. It summarizes the general idea in the paragraph and should not include examples. Supporting details or further elaborations to develop the topic sentence. Let's look at an example of a thesis statement and how you can use the main ideas from the thesis statement to come up with your topic sentences. For instance, crimes like murder, rape, robbery, and kidnapping can be reduced if the public is educated on how to protect themselves. The wrongdoers are publicly exposed and punished, and the police are given increased cooperation by the public. From this thesis statement, we can draw three main ideas, which are: the first topic sentence, crimes can be reduced if the public is educated on how to protect themselves. The second topic sentence, crimes can be reduced if the wrongdoers are publicly exposed and punished. And the third one, crimes can be reduced if the police are given increased cooperation by the public. You have to remember that the topic sentences must be written clearly to discuss the supporting details that follow, and the details must be relevant to the topic sentence. Well, supporting details are details which are relevant to the topic sentence. The further elaboration of the main point can be in the forms of facts, examples, illustrations, reasons, statistics, experience, observation, etc. Let's look at a sample introduction. I still remember the time we were in Taiping, when my father was stationed in Kamunting and was assigned to manage a police station in Kampung Pinang. Despite a relatively low paycheck amounting to around 580 ringgit a month, he was the sole breadwinner of our family, while my mother was a homemaker. My 5 siblings and I were still studying. With 7 mouths to feed, he was my Superman and protector. By the time he retired, my eldest sister was the only one working. We were constantly short of cash, but none of us felt despair, since the values that my parents instilled in us made us happy and, most importantly, contented. Those principles guided us and made us what we are today. Without a doubt, parents should play the most important role in inculcating positive values, namely discipline, love for education, and love for the family. In the previous lesson, I've shared 7 types of essay hooks that can be used in writing. Can you identify the type of essay hook used in this introduction? Great! It's anecdote or story hook. Now, can you identify the writer's stand? Excellent! The writer agrees that parents should play the most important role in inculcating positive values. What about the thesis statement? Yes, you are right. Without a doubt, parents should play the most important role in inculcating positive values, namely discipline, love for education, and love for the family, is the thesis statement. Now, there are 3 main ideas that will be discussed in the essay. What are they? Yes, they are discipline, love for education, and love for the family. Now, let's recap. what we have learned in this session. A good academic writing should contain a writer's stand, a specific and parallel thesis statement, clear topic sentences, and sufficient supporting details. Do keep in mind that your conclusion should be the reiteration or the paraphrasing of your thesis statement. Well, we have come to the end of our lesson today. I hope that you have gained some insights on how to improve your writing. Good luck and bye.